This is going to be a cheap and easy way to make a good white pizza sauce out of Alfredo. I have a third of a cup of butter melted. I'm going to add a cup of basil Alfredo sauce in here. I'm going to add some Parmesan cheese. Third of a cup of Parmesan cheese in there. We're going to let this melt down. I'm going to add some oregano. If I can get this top off here. Start off with a tablespoon. I'm going to add a pinch of garlic in there. A little pinch of pepper. We're just going to cook this low and slow while we cook the chicken. So as you can see, the grain goes this way. Should always cut against the grain. Actually, the grain goes this way. So I'm going to cut against the grain. We're just going to cut these into little dices. Slice them down the middle. Just trim it up, make it look pretty decent, almost same size everywhere. After messing with raw chicken, you should always wash your hands with an antibacterial soap. So I've recently made a switch to avocado oil. Got this pan warming up. That might be a little too much avocado oil. Switch it over the pan. Get it all coated up. So now we're going to saute some spinach up. Looks like a lot, really not. Heat kind of high, pick it up. Let's just cook down for it. It doesn't take very long, a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes max. You can already see it's starting to cook down. I'll add a little bit of salt. First cracked pepper to my spinach, and a touch of garlic. Let's give it a little bit more flavor. And it's been about a minute, so it's already cooked down. The heat was a little high. So we add some more avocado oil. We're going to dump the chicken in here. We're going to go ahead and season it. So this is Fiesta Ranch. I use this as one of my secret ingredients, just a little light dusting over the top. Then a little garlic dusting. Really to taste. Pinch of salt. Pinch of pepper. Fresh cracked is always the best, but you gotta use what you gotta use. A little bit of oregano. And then, if you can't saute, you can just use a spoon, stir it around. Here I have some fresh mozzarella. Just going to cut some down. We'll use this. So here's the white sauce we made. Just let it simmer while we were making the chicken. I like my sauce a little on the heavier side. I'll spread it out and see how it does. Spread it from the middle. Now this is just making a pre-made pizza dough into a really good pizza. Get the chicken out. Spread it out. Ooh, this chicken smells so good. The aromas go with the sauce so well. Spread them out. You don't need too much chicken. We're going to place some mozzarella. I have a little bit of shredded mozzarella as well. We're going to place just to add a little bit more. Then I have some Parmesan as well. We'll throw on top of that. This should melt down really nice, and then we'll hit it with a broiler. Let's place it strategically. Let's see. Sprinkle just a hair of this over it. Just lock it in. Fill in the gaps pretty much with the shredded. And we're just going to do a sprinkle of the Parmesan. Give it that nice golden effect really quick. Then we're going to add some spinach. Spinach smells so good. Fancy pizza made cheap is what we're going for here. Just sprinkle some banana peppers over it. I like a little extra banana pepper. Gotta spice life up a little bit. Just hit the rest of this mozzarella. Oh, those layers look beautiful. I've preheated my oven for about 30 minutes. Now we're going to take a pan, turn it upside down, use it as a pizza peel, and slide your pizza in there. Should take about 10 to 15 minutes. Just check back. Now we're going to flip it on the broiler for about 2.5 minutes there, and just get this cheese to get golden on top. So you're going to have to let it broil for about 5 minutes or so. Just keep the oven door open and watch it. I usually keep it on the second shelf with the door open just to make sure you see it a little better. But as you can tell, it's getting nice and golden there. You see the golden around the edges. We're just trying to get that middle there. We may have to place it on the top for just a second, but it won't take very long at all. Don't want that spinach to burn. Oh, listen to that beautiful sound. So we brought it out of the oven after it being in there for about 5 minutes. We're going to let the cheese rest 3 to 5 minutes. You can usually tell before you cut it. It just makes for a cleaner pizza and easier cut. Alright, so we're going to cut it. I got a rock chop. You can usually use just a regular roller if you want. I have had this rock chop for a long time. It's really good. See, we let this pizza rest and all the toppings are not falling off. It's a key element to making pizza. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoy your cheap but fancy pizza.